Hello, every pony. Artilisiana here today, or Anna here today with Applejack. And as you can see, I'm going to react to the Dragon's Den with Varys the Dragon. I hope that was correct pronounced. I'm going to leave a link to the channel down below and the stuff. And also, this is a review of the comic books. So, if you haven't read the comic books, I would recommend that you go and read the comic books. Also, the only thing I know about this channel is that it's a dragon and it's a male voice, or how to say that. And I was actually recommended him by a second opinion again, so I am going to watch this one. I also have the comic books somewhere. So yeah, I really like to see what he has to say about this review, because there's not that much pony stuff out there about the comic books, or as far as I know about Comic Sans and stuff like that. But yeah, let's just see this. Yeah, 3, 2, 1, here we go.
Finally, now I got my own channel. I can talk about anything I want now. And in fact, I already have just the thing in mind I want to talk about. I'll talk about my favorite arc from the MLP comics, the Reflection arc.
Ooh.
But it has been quite some time since I read it. I better reread it just to remind myself. 2 hours later.
Yeah, it's going to take you some time. Oh. Oh.
2 more hours later. Okay. I'm good. I'm good.
Are you sure?
I'm good. Hey there, this is Valis and welcome to my den. Now, to say the Reflection art was controversial would be an understatement, but despite some fans having great issue with this, I just adored and consider one of my favorite comics from the series, and I hope by the end of this you can see why, so let's jump right into it. We began our tale with Luna trotting across the halls of Canada at night describing the moon. Ah, what a lovely eve.
Oh,
the moon
read
is a
out.
waxing crescent, or is that a waning gibbons? Whatever it is, 'tis a beautiful night not to be banished to the moon.
Oh.
Really, Luna? Why'd you want to remind yourself of that? At the same time, we see Twilight and Spike taking a nice stroll across Ponyville till they meet a mysterious stranger. Twilight Sparkle, there's more than one of everything.
Oh.
What is that supposed to
Clever.
mean? Where did he go? I'm assuming this is a reference to something. What that reference is, I have no idea, nor do we ever see this guy again in the rest of the story. Back at Carnola, Luna sees Celestia running towards a mirror eerily similar to the one from the Equestria Girls. Sister? Celestia? Get thine hindquarters back here this instant! Oh dear. I'm sure this is gonna end well.
No.
Time has passed, and next we see Luna talking with the main 6 and Spike. I've called you 6 here tonight
Oh,
because
read out
7,
more.
don't forget me. If I have one complaint towards this arc is that's a running gag and it gets old real fast.
And now they are the
Luna
main
explained
7.
that Celestia's been gone for a week, and Twilight understandably freaks out and asks her how she managed to keep this quiet. We then see Luna doing Celestia's job of raising the sun and even disguising herself during the day. And again, this proves that not only are the guards useless, they're also complete morons. 'Tis been difficult. Luna tells the main 6 that
I
she's
think
had
they're
no luck
actually
opening
playing
the portal
along,
and that
but-
she's combed through every skull and parchment in order to find a way to open it, and sadly has had no luck, so she leads the main 6 to Starsworth's secret library. Luna tells them that the library is found within the mountain of the castle, and to get to it, one must traverse through a difficult cave system designed by Starsworth himself in order to keep out the plebeians, or common folk. I haven't found it yet. I'm apparently one of those plebeians. Ouch. I think now I know who Starsworth's favorite student was. Luna tells Twilight that if anyone can find the library,
sorry.
it's her. In fact, Celestia would often compare Twilight to Starsworth himself. Princess Celestia compares me to Starswirl? That's unbelievable. Personally, I think you're more like Celestia when she was younger. Starswirl was more like that one.
Yeah.
Ooh, the countless headcanons. Though Luna tells him that she can't come with him because she must see to both of their royal duties, but she asks him to hurry because she feels a dark presence coming. Spike, I want you to stay behind with Princess Luna. If something happens that I need to know about, you come get word to us, okay? Missing out on the adventure.
Aw.
Again. Man, even in the comics, Spike really gets to help save the day.
Yeah.
Thankfully, Luna tries to cheer him up by promoting him as her adoring companion, and then proceeds to ask him to get her hot cocoa and marshmallow bits. Look, I know one of Spike's best qualities is great servant and helper, but come on, there's more to the dragon than that. I hope there aren't any monsters in here. Why would you say that? That is inviting that kind of stuff to happen. Seriously, Rainbow, that'd be like me walking to a village and asking if there aren't any dragon slayers. You're just asking to get eaten, or in my case, slain and mounted on a wall. Once inside the cave, Twilight is
That's
enamored
true.
with everything that she's seen and says that if Celestia wasn't missing, this would be a perfect day for her. And just as Luna said, Twilight is having no trouble with finding the library as she sees a gold plaque with big words and already zeroes in on the one that's going to lead him to the library. Well, she's anything like me. After she reads the first 3 words and there's no sign of a plot, she gets bored and phases out. Rainbow Dash is right. There are a lot of big words on these signs. Broom, closet, who knows what they even mean? You're making fun of me, aren't you? Yes, Rainbow. Yes, she is. But why do I get the feeling this is the writer trying to say something to the reader? Back with Twilight, she still can't believe what she's looking at and starts to wonder what Star Sword was like back in the day. Hundreds of years ago. It's an exciting day to be magical, Celestia. I've made a breakthrough that even I didn't think possible. You finally made the infinite donut? The mirror is going to be the greatest achievement of my career. Oh, right, that's cool. Man, I really wanted that infinite donut. Star Sword was talking about the possibility of seeing other worlds. However, Celestia seems to be preoccupied with something else. Now, Celestia, I know you've been concerned since your sister started to act a bit dark. I'm sure we'll get her turned around before anything serious happens. Oh, Starswell, thank you. You have no idea how much I need to hear that. I've had so many doubts lately. Never doubt yourself. You'll do great things for your subjects. We all know that. Now to the other matters. If the secrets of cross-dimensional travel are going to be kept down here, do you think I should put up some protection? Maybe a trained supernatural beast? Maybe a Hydra? Ooh, I like that. Back in the present, we see the remains of said Hydra. Wow, this got dark fast. Good thing the pony equivalent of PETA isn't here. All these signs, we still haven't seen one that marks the way to Starswell's library. That's odd. Ooh, never mind, we found it. Athenaeum? Thought we were looking for a library. And Athenaeum is a library. Didn't I give you this thesaurus for your birthday? You haven't read it? Of course I haven't read it. Who reads this thesaurus for fun? I do. It makes the vehicular bound with more convenient pleasantry. Nerd! Athenaeum? What equestria is that? And why do I get the feeling of seeing that word on a dusty gold plaque on a door? Something to do with books. It's in the thesaurus Twilight makes me read. You know, let's just make the opinion that Twilight sees Spike as her son more plausible. Once in the library, Twilight's fangirling goes into overdrive as she describes everything that she's seen. And look over there! It's his original hat! Complete with bells!
Oh, come
Pull it
on,
back,
if it
Twilight!
was
Pull
you
it back!
when you were a fan.
We get to see more of the library
yourself,
and wait a
you would
minute.
freak out.
By Bahamut Silverwing, I knew it! Not only is Starsword Batman, he's also an alchemist! Wow, Celestia looks so young in this. It's kind of hard to think of her as anything
Of
but what
course
she looks
he's
like
an
now.
alchemist.
She's been alive for so long. I know it's supposed to be like a touchy moment and everything, but Rarity's giving that ruby the same look I give the steak. Twilight admits that it's a little comforting to know that Celestia was once a new princess like her, but then it occurred to her to ask what it was like back then. However, Twilight also admits that she originally thought her past was to follow Starswell's hoof prints. It's like looking at 2 paths, isn't it? Huh? Never mind, we'll talk about it later. Rarely the others do realize something is bothering Twilight. They remind her that they're her friends and if anything's bothering her, to let it out. Well, I'll start with this. When you were a filly, what did you think you'd be doing when you grew up? Fashionista, apple farmer, wonderbolt, professional cupcake taster, dentist. What? I liked flossing, okay? You know what I find more surprising than this is the fact I haven't seen a wave of Dr. Fluttershy dentist fan art and memes. Twilight tells the girls that her original plan was to use all the knowledge on magic she gained over the years and do great things like Starswell, but now she doesn't know if she can still do that or if she must become more like Celestia, and Twilight doesn't know if she make the hard decisions like Celestia did when she banished Luna to the moon for 1,000 years. And
Yeah,
she's right, that
that's
is
hard
stressful to have a
decisions.
life you thought you had planned only for fate to come in and throw a monkey wrench in it. At least her friends are here to comfort her and give her some sound advice. Be both a magical wonder of the world and a princess with responsibilities of an entire kingdom on her shoulders. It can't be that hard. When you put it that way, it sounds really hard. Okay, scratch that. Everyone but Rainbow and Pinky are there to comfort her and give her advice. You'll be fine, Twilight. You'll figure it all out. You really think so? I hate to break up this emotional soiree, but I think I found what we came down here for. Ooh, dusty books. Time for research. And thank you, AJ, for giving me the best way to distract Twilight. Back in the past, Starswell explains to Celestia that to go to other worlds, each one required different means of powering the mirror, like phases of the moon or stars, or in this case, a spell. Think of the new magic you discover out there, the knowledge we can attain. I can't go through pieces about a different dimension. I have a blossoming kingdom to run and protect. Pish posh. You see, like the pursuit of knowledge isn't a worthy pastime. It is worthy, but come along, princess. Adventure is out there. Whoosh. So, what do we find? There are no words to describe how amazing this one scene is. Celestia and Starswirl looking up at a T-Rex with Fluttershy's kitty mark. Let's take a moment to just absorb this scene. Whoosh. Woo. Gah. Huh. May I pronounce that 5th word wrong? Pronunciation is key. Is this pursuit of magical knowledge or a Crazy Pony's adventure list? We could have been eaten by a giant lizard beast, but we weren't. Let's try it again. And so for the next 2 decades, we get to see Celestia and Starsword going through other worlds and timelines, like this cool visual of them in Frankenstein, and then this one where they're dressed in Victorian fashion and attending a world fair. Everything seems to be going great, till we see Celestia going through the mirror by herself while Starsword is sleeping. Who's there? Cookie Wookie? Is that you in my tea tray? It seems I'm putting the spell for this world away every week or so. I must be losing my marbles. Or am I? Oh, how many times have you been there? Not often. How often? On and off. For a while. You know what kind of consequences there are to visiting this world too often. We talked about this. You promised me. We can't risk it. You're putting every pony in danger. What could possibly be worth it? What do you think is worth it? No, Celestia. No. I'm sorry, but I just can't. I'm ending this. What do you mean ending this? You can't. I will not let you put your kingdom and his at risk. This is over now. Kingdom come and kingdom go. A land so close to our core. Our worlds now severed, ebb and flow. Down from this point, we close the door. No, at least let me say goodbye. I never want to talk about this again. I'm very disappointed in you, princess. I'm too old for this. Man, it hurts to see this even now. It's like having your own father be disappointed in you. We jump back with Twilight, who's just finished reading the journal with the final entry being the incident that we just saw before. Twilight tells the girls that they should head back to see Luna, and at that same time, Pinkie finds a button that opens a secret passageway. Thank you, Pinkie. That's very helpful. Woo, Nelly. Making that Batman comparison real strong, aren't you guys? Deus Ex Machina! And this is one of the few times I will use that word because I refuse to become another run-of-the-mill, know-it-all internet reviewer who try to use big words just to sound smart. We see Spike beating Luna game opponent Monopoly when we see the main six jump out from behind a painting. Twilight tells Luna that the mirror took Celestia to another world, and when Luna asks how they're going to turn it back on, Twilight sadly says that was the only answer she couldn't find. Thankfully, at this very moment, Celestia finally comes back from the other side. Celestia, where have you been? I had no idea where you were. I had no idea if you're coming back. I'm a delicate flower. Do you know what this kind of stress does to me? Yeah, Luna, maybe if you opened your eyes and tilted your head, you would see your sister isn't really in a good condition for a stern talking right now. King Sombra, no! Sister, I didn't mean it. I love stress. Wake up! Well, this doesn't look good at all. And sadly, this is the end of part 1. Come back next time, we'll cover part 2 Reflection Arc. But until then, I'm Valis and hope you have a good day.
Yay! This was amazing.
Twisters. K-Say Celestia sells seashells by the seashore. Celestia sells Celestia sells seashells by the seashore. Celestia sells seashells by the seashore. That's it. I'm done. I can't do it.
That was fun, the last one. Celestia sells... What? No, I can't either. I really like this one. Sorry for the hiccup earlier, but yeah, it's just going to be taken in so far. I really like the part where he reviews and he reads out some of the comic. I would actually like to see a more read it out version of it, but I know that there is one on the internet, so I'm not going to put that upon him. I feel like he is doing a good job of explaining the comic book and showing the awesome sceneries and stuff like that. But he said in the start that he would going to talk about his favorite art. So I'm guessing that I'm missing this, that he is maybe taking in some of the, or maybe that is what he's showing, the tiles of art that he really loves. But I would prefer if he told, like, if this where is it, if this one was one of his favorite scenes, or how to say that. I don't know, maybe it's just me nitpicking. Also the first this one, I actually feel like maybe it's a reference to a Doctor Who pony, or like if you travel back in time, the butterfly effect, because he says that there's 2 of everything. So either he's a time traveling pony himself and actually knows that there's 2 worlds or 2 twilights and stuff like that. But I will not spoil this one story because it comes later on into the comic books. So him saying that he never sees this pony again, it's like, yeah, you don't see him in this comic book, but you see him in the other comic books. So yeah, I also like that he is, after these sequences, he's saying what he, mean and like about the comic book in general, and all of the details and stuff like that. And also like the the look of his OC dragon here. I really do feel like there's a lot of details on this, and it's a nice idea because we don't have that many OC dragons, or how to say that, in the My Little Pony fandom, or at least not that I know of. I know about him now, and I know about Onyx the dragon, and I think 2 more, and then it's that. But yeah, that was actually all for today. Do remember that inspiration is right around the corner. Do remember to take care of yourself and your loved ones, and that is all. Yeah, bye.